Hey, what's up, preppers? I wasn't gonna do a video today. I was waiting until tomorrow morning. I'll still do one tomorrow, more than likely. But man, how could you resist doing it in this? It's a lot of fun. I love snow so much. Not as fun if you have to drive in it and commute in it, but it's a lot of fun being out in it and just enjoying the beauty of it. Real quick, I had a couple things I want to talk about, but before I do, I did want to give a shout out to a couple people. One, she goes by the name Chapters of Life with Renee, and also Patty B. Thank you guys so much for hitting the join button. That's right there next to where you would subscribe. I appreciate you guys doing that and taking care and helping out with the channel and doing your support. I appreciate you guys for that. Also for Mary and also Joy, they bought me some Diet Pepsis. Actually, Mary bought me a couple. So usually I'll be drinking these to cool down, Mary. So I'm gonna probably drink it a little later though, because it's a little cool out here. But it's what you know. I did get it. So if you were ever doing that, you wanted to have fun, it's buy me a Diet Pepsi in the usually in the video description. So I wanted to talk briefly about having a get home bag. You know, we've talked about it in the past. We have had some newer subscribers, and I've seen a couple questions pop up or realizations that, you know what, I don't have a get home bag. So, what I thought with this being, you know, a fun day and nice, beautiful day out, if we take some time, and what I'd like for you to do is jump in the comments. And I was trying to think of a number. Hey, do we do the top 5? Do we do a top 10? So then I was like, well, if everybody participates, not to give you writer's cramp, you know, if you want to do more than 10, by all means, you have my permission, jump in. But let's do a top 10 items for any type of a scenario of what it would be handy to have in your car, in your vehicle. It could be loosely away, not inside of a bag, or it could be inside of a bag. And you could talk about what kind of bag you like. It could be a backpack. It could be some kind of a utility bag. It could be something, you know, that you use, you know, to store your stuff in. So let's talk about that. How would you advise somebody who's never had that? Okay, keep that in mind. Somebody who's never had one, they're starting from scratch. What are the top first 10 things? And you could give advice on cost. You could give advice on the use of those items for somebody that you would be explaining to that's never had one. That's how this video, I'd like for this video to go, if that's all right with you. The snow kind of made me think about that. You know, if you're out and about and you're in this kind of weather and you're driving down the road and let's say, you know, you get stuck or you slide off into the road and you're in the ditch, it could be in the middle of the night. It could be during the day, and it might not be a heavily populated area. So what if one of our newer prepper friends had this happen to them, but they didn't have anything prepared? Nothing, no extra warm blankets, no other food, no water, no other supplies, no lighting, nothing that, you know, except for their vehicle that's probably, if it wrecks, it's not going to be usable, or if they keep running the heat, at some point they might run out of gas. Yes, they have cell phones, but if the roads are super bad, maybe it's going to take a while for somebody to get out to them. So there's a lot of scenario things, and obviously it doesn't have to be snowing to know that if life events were to happen, and let's say the interstates were jammed and you're trying to get home and you can't get home from work, and you know, the stuff hits the fan, like we like to say, and you're just trying to get home, that could be a scenario. So there's a lot of different scenarios, and again, I like to be helpful, and I know most of you do as well, and I appreciate that so much. And look, I know we have some subscribers that heavily appreciate the fact that you take the time to give them some advice and some ideas, and I know I do. I've gained ideas and advice from you guys. So let's take a few minutes. Let's talk about some of those things. And if you don't mind jumping in the comments and add to it. One of the people that I was asking was Anna. And if you remember, Anna, we did a video a while back because of you, and it was a very successful video because you had some questions on what to spend your stimulus money on. I don't know if y'all remember that. She was super thankful, but she also is saying, hey, you know, I don't have a bug out bag. I don't have, I'm sorry, get home bag, which you could use either way. But we talked about the other day about having a bug out bag. So it's versatile. You can use it for multiple things. But today specifically, it's the get home bag. It's the emergency bag, right? I mean, you can kind of label it and tweak it any way you want. You could put med kits in there and different type of backup meds, and you could have, like I said, things for starting fires, and maybe, like I said, the cooking, some long-term food items, or some things that, like I said, if you had to take a day to get home, and maybe you had to stop in the woods overnight, maybe some shelter, some items that you could use in case it rains and such. So these are my thoughts, okay, and my ideas. If something like this is happening and you're out with your kids, your family, maybe you're just alone, you just don't know what you're going to run into. Some people have tools, cutting materials, just all kinds of ideas. And I just think it would be nice to have a video where we can advertise it and just fill the comments up, and fill it up, and have lots of opportunities for people to get information they need. So thank you guys in advance, because I know you're going to do it, because we had an awesome squad here, and I know you guys are going to handle business. But let's do our best just to put this information out there, and see if look, if this is useful to you, make sure you're thanking everybody. Throw some comments in there. Say, hey, this has been helpful. I appreciate you guys. Let everybody know, because it's nice. It's nice to let everybody know that it is successful, and that you are being a help. Real quick too, I can't wait to go to some stores tomorrow. I'm going to look here local. Going to be looking around, checking the area. Again, I like to look at, I'll definitely probably stop at Walmart as well, and I'll try to grab a photo in there while I'm there, and just kind of check and see where we're at. I've been reading comments people are sending me still. I get some emails. I get stuff that, hey, look, that there's still struggle with items. It could be milks, different butters that I'm getting from some of you guys. Canned goods, still a struggle with canned goods. Corn. If you're watching and trying to research some of that online, you're seeing that there's a lot of different items going on around the world that we're struggling in. And I'm shaking a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm about done. I promise. It's getting cold, and my hands are cold. I put gloves on, so didn't come prepared, right? Gloves, that should be a good item to put in your bag. So anyway, I hope you're all having a great day, having fun. Like I said, just being out here. So I'm going to go ahead and go for now. Just thought this would be a fun, quick touch base with you guys video. And you all have a great rest of the night. And hey, I wanted to give a shout out to Old Gray Tree. Old Gray Tree had gotten really sick, and we hadn't seen Old Gray Tree around for a while. And then all of a sudden, I got a message on one of our videos here. Old Gray Tree is back. He's Tony over in Great Britain. He subscribed months back, and I'm glad that you're home. It sounds like he's got COVID, and his whole family's kind of in quarantine right now, but we were worried for him. I don't know if you all remember Old Gray Tree. We were praying for him. So thankfully he is home, and he's still got some struggles and battles ahead of him, but he's back. So anyway, I thought that y'all might appreciate a little bit of that heads up as well of an update. So anyway, y'all take care. Hey, go ahead and throw the thumbs up. Go ahead and do it. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. See you later.